You know when you find an absolute hidden gem of a game, the kind that has no right to be so good or to go so hard? Well, that is this, Deadlink. This is a brand new indie FPS game that is a true cyberpunk masterpiece, with roguelite elements combining the best of Doom, Cyberpunk, and Hades all in one. Here's what you need to know. It's on Steam, it's only $20, and it's my favorite FPS game of the year so far. Deadlink's combat loop is basically perfect. It's super fast-paced, has ultra-tight controls, and is just such a great example of how the indie scene is absolutely crushing the AAAs right now. It's made by a Polish developer named Gruby Entertainment. It's actually their first game. The studio was made, I think, in 2020. And if this is the quality they are already putting out, I cannot wait to see what their next project is. So here is how Deadlink works. You pilot combat shells, which are basically 4 different classes of characters, through a series of levels, usually about 7 or 8 maps per biome. As you clear each map or room of enemies, you're presented with a choice of doors that you can go through. The choices might be an upgrade to your weapon, an upgrade to your shell, credits, XP, mods, and as you would expect from a roguelite, these are randomized, so every single run is different. You have both passive and active effects for each mod that are triggered by your ability usage, and you get to pick where you want to slot these mods. A lot of thought and time goes into this clever design, and you will be playing the game again and again, hoping you land one of those legendary mods on your run. So I just got an upgrade that increases the fire rate of my assault rifle here. But if I use my Q ability right there, it actually increases it 15% more because of a mod that I got in the previous room. And there's crazy mod combinations. You can get all sorts of stuff, man. The game also wants you to mark enemies. If you mark enemies with your abilities and then take them out, you will end up getting armor and ammo and things that you need. See these little sea balls are what they're called. Hit them, you get ammunition. And the further you get, the more powerful your combinations become. So this alone makes every run feel very unique and fun. And as you would expect, after you die, well, it's game over. But the credits and the XP you had with you at the time of death, they carry back into the hub menu with you. That's where you can purchase permanent upgrades to help on your next attempt. Let's talk gameplay. Deadlink's design is exceptional, offering tight controls that make every movement and every shot feel satisfying. The combat pacing is intense, keeping you on the edge of your seat as you face off against hordes of cybernetic enemies. I would compare it to Doom Eternal. You have a double jump, you have a thrust, and you're always just trying to use your abilities while trying to survive. It's very chaotic in a good way. As mentioned in Deadlink, you'll have a chance to operate 4 different combat shells, and let me tell you, they're a ton of fun and they're very well thought out. Each one has a unique play style, different abilities, and different weapons. That gives you the power to customize your approach to every run, whether you prefer going in with a grapple hook shotgun, guns a-blazing, or maybe you want the stealthy approach or play the engineer and CC enemies while you throw down an automated turret. If you haven't been able to tell by now, visually the game is gorgeous. It's built in Unreal Engine 4, I think, and it really shines through with good performance, excellent art design, and the music. Oh my gosh, it is perfect. Cyberpunk, again, meets Doom. This is the vibe that you're looking for. Everything cohesively fits together, and to my surprise for an indie game, super good voice acting. Like, the hub role is very well put together. All right, I want to show you what your basic kit is like. So you have a double jump, and you also have a couple of thrusts that both recharge. Along with it, for the soldier class, the basic shell that you get, you have access to a few different abilities. You have grenades, you have the grapple hook, and then you have this kind of like blowback stun. And what you want to be doing is marking enemies with your abilities. You see, if I hit people and just kill them straight up, they don't drop as much as they could if I were to go in, use an ability, mark them, take them out. Then you get armor drops that happen. Okay, cool example of how the roguelite elements work. Run just started. I chose a toxic secondary weapon. Well, I just got a mod that will increase toxic damage by 25% for 5 seconds. I'm going to put that on my grapple wire use, so that I'm triggering it all the time, and you'll see here in the next room how it plays out. So check this out. Gonna grapple in. Now I've got that 5-second timer. Hit him with the toxic damage, and it just absolutely melts. You can see how builds can be pretty crazy pretty fast. It's kind of rare when you just go searching on Steam. I randomly was looking at new FPS releases when I purchased this, that you actually get a true gem, something that I can't find any negatives to at all. For this price point, an incredible game, tons of replayability. It's very challenging even on the base difficulty, but I can guarantee you this is something I'm going to be playing for years to come. That roguelite design lets you come back to it again and again because it is just different enough to keep you hooked. That kind of Binding of Isaac feeling of, man, if I could just get that one extra combination for my weapon, I really could make the perfect build. And this is the kind of indie FPS game that deserves all the attention that it can get. These are the games that push the FPS scene forward, while AAA is kind of fumbling to keep up right now. So if you're a fan of fast-paced FPS games, or you like Cyberpunk worlds or roguelite games, Deadlink is an absolute must-play. You won't regret it, trust me. Go ahead, check it out, and if you do, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, stay awesome. Appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.